Okay, I just want to say, if you're watching this video, give me a Christmas present and subscribe. I've been doing this for 7 years. I've only got 330 subscribers, so I don't know why. I got 750 videos on here about all kinds of different things. Lawnmowers, Halloween, scary movies, landscaping, I don't know, just a lot of talking about landscaping or mowing grass. And if you guys have a question, ask me. I've been in the business. Just bought my 8th year of license for mowing grass and stuff like that, but I've been doing other things like, you know, forever. I mean, odd jobs on and off there, but when I was working for other people, but then I went full-time 8 years ago, so yeah. I tried a hauling business where you haul junk off before, but it didn't work. So anyway, give me a Christmas present, like and subscribe. I'd love to have 500 subscribers by Christmas. See if that can happen. I'll make a lot of videos from now until Christmas to see if we can build it up. And I'll beg you for subscriptions. Subscribe to Paul Airman Lawns. My name's Paul. I'm married 23 years to the best lady in the world. She's on some of my videos. And my daughter's on some of my sons are on them. I think all of them are on there sometime or another. So, enjoy your Christmas, and thank you for subscribing in advance. Yeah, Lord loves a working man. I got a window right there. Right down below, behind that salt, there's a hole in it, a piece of metal with a hole in it. I ran my stove pipe through there because my stove used to sit right here. And now I got to get it back in here because I'm tired of not having a wood stove. I got a lot of wood out there to burn. I don't want to sell it. I just want to have my wood stove in here so I can have my shop halfway nice and decent for working in. Now I'm going to start up this $5 a gallon diesel burning heater. And we'll heat the shop up a little bit, and then I'm going to have a little discussion with you guys. I think all we got to do is hit this button. Might smoke a little bit. Ain't got a whole lot of fuel in it, so we'll just burn it for a little while. Small work on this corner. I'm gonna get rid of this whole shelf. This whole shelf here is going out there. I've seen much room. It's gonna go bye-bye. I'm gonna pull these 2 lawnmowers outside. Get them out of the shack. Oh, it won't start. What the? Starter back there. That's the one I put the head gasket in. shelf right here. Not that one. That'll probably stay here. After I go through some of it, I'm going to clear all from here down where those softballs are on top there. All that's got to be cleared off. Alright. I was in the middle of cutting the top off this barrel. I thought, well, I better film this a little bit, telling people what I'm doing. I'm going to use this for my salt tank. I'm going to put my salt I got up here in this blue barrel. It was a good barrel, but I need a place to put my salt. These only cost about $10. You can buy them. But this had oil or something in it, so it don't hurt nothing. It ain't that good to... It'd be good for salt. I'm going to dump my salt in it, and I'll probably mix it up a little bit, like put a regular salt in and then one of those, stir it up a little bit, and then do it again a little at a time and mix it up. This stuff here has got some ice melt on it or something a little better, a little bit different chemical, but I'll probably mix them up. But I could just throw them in there in their bags, leave it bagged and set them in there maybe. That'll keep the moisture off of them a little bit, keep them from getting all hard and stiff. I might do that. If they get hard and stiff, all I gotta do is hit them with a hammer though and bust them up. But I might set the bag in there, but the only reason I wasn't doing that because I'm afraid these bags are gonna get old and start falling apart on me. So I'm gonna stick them in this barrel. Okay. I'm cutting it out with this jigsaw. I'm not worried about it. I'm leaving a pretty big lip. It don't really matter. Just so I can get in there and dip it out. Yeah. Okay. I'm leaving a big lip on top so it's sturdy still. It's strong. And it won't cave in on me like when it's low. Alright. I'm going to finish cutting that out. Then I'll pour some salt in there. Just fit the whole bag in maybe. I just did a bunch of talking without my camera on. I've just decided to pour them in. 50 pounds in there. Still got 100, 200, 300, 350 more pounds of salt up there. Then I got another 20 or 30 pounds over there in a bucket. So, yeah, I'm going to put some of that zero ice in there now. And yeah, let me get that bit in the barrel. And yeah. Stuff's kind of heavy. 50-pound bags. Oh. Don't pull the whole thing over on me, Daddy. I don't know, maybe I should leave it in the bags. I'm thinking about leaving it in the bags. Just toss them in there. I think I will. The rest of it. Move it out down there. I don't know what this has got holes in it already. I'm just gonna throw it in. We'll mix it up. Oh my God, that's heavy. I really don't care. That's pretty. Gotta make up my mind and stick with a plan. I needed a salt bin, not a bag, bunch of bags. That's pretty there, ain't it? This fine salt there, that red salt is way rougher, coarse. Alright, I'm gonna hang you up. I gotta clear it off. I started moving it. Thought I better take a picture. I need to get this bolted down. It's my little stand for doing lawnmower tires. I made, never got her bolted down, man. He says do them with a hammer. Air hammer or something. I made this shelf for a guy a long time ago. Put in his shed, but then his shed got tore up by a tornado and this shelf was sitting there. It's the only thing sitting there. So he told me to come and get it. So I came and got it. I almost kind of like to use it somewhere, but I'm sick of having shelves with a bunch of junk piled on them. So I'm gonna set it out to my in my area out here, and I could take the screws all out of it and take it apart, I guess, and maybe save the lumber. I don't know what to do with this piece of junk. I got some major work to do on my garage, though. I ain't gonna show that right now. That's horrible. It's still up there a little bit, though. Thank God. Okay. What should I do with this? Take it apart? Or keep it? Is it all screwed together? Oh, I got big old nails holding the legs on. I think I'll set it outside. Some idiot might want it. See if some fool picks it up. Oh man. I shouldn't say things like that, should I? Alright, I'm gonna get off here. Try to get this thing out of my garage. Okay, you can see that piece of metal right there in my lower part of the window, and then there's a hole right there in that cut. That's where I run my stovepipe out. And yeah, it worked pretty good for, like, I had it in there for over 10 years. Then my insurance company, oh, we're going to raise your insurance $100 a year. So I said, $100? So I said, I ain't out there that much doing stuff. So I said, oh, I'll just take it out. So I'm just going to put it in and see what happens. We'll go from there, deal with it. Yeah, I decided to disassemble this. Save the lumber. May use it for something. I got it tore down quite a bit. There's the shelf parts leaning up against that door. So how long they were. They're about 8 foot. This thing's a big freaking thing in my way. It gives me all that wall space. 8 foot of wall space there. I gotta figure something to do with this barrel of salt now, though. Might switch it to another building. My camera's low, so I'll talk to you later a bit. Okay, alright, instead of jacking around trying to get rid of this shelf, I just tore it all apart. Look at that. It's already done. Pulled all the nails and screws out of it. Probably pulled about just 4, 8, 12, 6, probably about 35, 40 nails. Close to 50. This board here was a backboard on the shelf to keep stuff from sliding off it. I just busted it up for kindling. And then I got me a couple 8 foot by 2 foot or so pieces of plywood there. Some of these 2x4s I'm gonna have to put in this wall because freaking carpenter ants messed up my wall down in there, but it's been that way for 10 years or so. I got in there and sprayed them and killed them, but I just want to get it to where it's a little bit more sturdy. Or maybe bolt some of these 2x4s to the old ones up higher where they're good, and then bolt it down to the ground, to the floor, to the slab here. Make her a little tougher. But right now I'm just getting on getting this wood stove in here. I might tear that off. There's something's going on right there. I think I ran into it with my loader or something outside. So I got some timbers on the outside there I need to move. I may bring them in, put a couple of them up, standing up in here. I got some landscape timbers. They'll hold it pretty good. Alright. It's an old shop, but I'm gonna fix it. That's my shelves anyway. I got them tore down. Yeah. And look at all this space I got over here. It's only 2 foot, and then I don't know what I'm gonna do with it right now. I got this shelf here. I ought to take it out too, actually. Ain't nothing on there I need. I got some old 350 Chevy parts, which all my trucks have 350s in them, but some of them are newer. This would only fit on this is actually only fit one truck, my oldest one, so I really don't even need all this crap. Got all these old cranks, double roller timing chain on that one, gear, a big old bucket full of crap down there. I don't know what to do with all this stuff. There's some glass. some pretty glass in there. Alright, well, I'm gonna get off here. I need to go through that junk. That could be another cold winter day. Go through that shelf. I just want to get my wood stove in here. This is where my wood stove used to sit, right here. And go out that window. And that's where it's going to go again. That's what we're going to put here. I was thinking, what am I going to put here? Hey, you dummy. You're putting your wood stove back in. Burn some of that damn wood I got in the yard. But yeah, I could have a fire going right now. I need to buy some wood, some 6-inch pipe. I wish I had like a 12-inch culvert I could stick out there on the ground, about 12 foot tall, and just stand it up out there and have it go in the ground, so it'd stand up good. Alright, whatever. That's dreaming now. I'm dreaming. I gotta figure out what to do with this scrap iron, more or less, but I think I'll just try to get it shoved up underneath in there for now. I got an engine block and a couple heads, and I got a little space down in there. I think I'll try to get it up in there. Alright, let me see if I can get this cleaned up. Just walked in my shop. Looks bigger with that shelf gone there, don't it? Yeah. Sweet. Alrighty, let's guess we'll clean this little area up here and just keep it all in there for right now. I don't know what to do with all that crap. I got too much on this shelf. Bunch of bull crap there is what it is. Or just throw it all away. But there's a, like this right here is a transmission that's going on my Cub Cadet. I need to finish working on that. And this is a transmission off the Cub Cadet, the old one. Well, one of them is. Let me see here. Yeah, this is a new one. It's got a bigger axle. It's a bigger transmission. Alright, anyway. Let me get started on this big mess I got. Well, I got interrupted. I was working on this here project of fixing my wall. I had a little termite problem down here along the bottom. I'm putting some new baseboards on and I want to drill them into the concrete. Then I'm putting some braces on the sides of those 2x4s coming down. They're a little rotten at the bottom, but they're good up 4 or 5 inches up. They're good again, but it'd be a lot better than it did now. But I got interrupted. I'm gonna go mulch up some leaves. So we'll take a couple pictures of it or something when we get over there. If it's about, this one's about a couple blocks away, 3 maybe. I'm just gonna drive my grasshopper over there, take my handheld blower and do something with it here real quick. Alright, I'm back from my leaf job. I don't know why I didn't show you guys any pictures of it. It's one you've seen a million times. I just blew my grass. I just went over and mulching with the grasshopper. I just blowed it off the deck a little bit there along the trailer. Leave it sitting there tonight. But yeah. I'm gonna call it a day. It's about 4:30, 5 o'clock. Almost 5 o'clock. It's starting to get dark on my parade. This is the time you got pretty sunsets, so this time of year. It looks prettier now in the dark. I mean in person. Because this camera picks up too much daylight. Makes it more daylighty. I got my business license in the mail today, so I'm good to go for another year. They like me enough to give my license to me, I guess. And then we're going to be working on fencing in my lot. My equipment lot. And I think I'm going to go ahead and do my backyard at the same time. But anyway, see you in the future. And give me a Christmas present and subscribe to this video. Have a good one.